one topic and with another and talk about what's in between. With me today, I have the usual crew of Topic Turner, as well as our guest, Trenton Hazelbaker.
Howdy.
And the topic he brought with him is...
What's the best sandwich meat?
All right, your take, Trenton?
All right, I like to go the little edgy route, right?
Ooh.
Bacon.
Bacon.
That's your primary sandwich.
Bacon and cheese. Mmm.
On bread?
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
else?
It's a little questionable.
You're eating that raw?
On toasted white bread.
Butter at least? Mayonnaise?
I'll put some butter on it. I don't like mayonnaise.
The other monster. The
I don't
level of
like-
bad
I don't
takes I'm
like-
hearing is
I
ungodly.
don't like mustard. I
I'm
don't like nothing.
Trenton, I'm just perplexed what you have as your main.
Hey, I'm a
as your
simple
main
guy.
Why is it your main meat?
If I had the choice, I'd do both turkey and bacon. But if I had to do one, just bacon.
Well, no, but here's my question. Imagine just guys at home eating it's going to be crunchy because it's toasted bread and one slice of cheese and a bunch of bacon.
Who
raw.
said one slice of cheese?
Fine.
No, it's not raw
Slices-
bacon. I
No,
cooked
no,
the bacon.
raw as in no sauce. Like
No sauce. Do you eat mayonnaise with your bacon?
Huh?
Do you eat mayonnaise
If
with
I'm
your
having
bacon?
a BLT, I'm going to put mayonnaise
But
on that
like
thing.
bacon. You know,
Raw?
I don't have lettuce on mine or anything.
If I was having... So, like, my usual go-to easy sandwich that I'm going to make is going to be extra sharp Swiss.
Yeah.
A little bit of mayonnaise in between the bread and cheese to go on there. Some bacon, some turkey, and like a tomato.
All right. What's your Subway order then?
I don't
Just
like
that
Subway.
same thing? You don't like
I
Subway?
don't like Subway
You
or
monster.
Jimmy
Oh
John's.
my gosh.
I don't have an
Hating
order.
Jimmy John's.
This is horrible.
fair, honestly. Jimmy John's kind of stinks.
I don't have a sandwich order.
Why does the sandwich place
yeah.
stink? Isn't it just
It's
food?
the bread.
When-
It's the bread. The bread.
I don't
is
think it matters.
All right, listen. Have you ever had Italian herbs and cheese bread?
Well, I'm not like stupid. I've been to Subway. Like I've been to Subway occasionally. I just don't like it very much. Their bread's pretty good though.
All right.
Their meatball sub is good. Yeah.
I can't do meatball
yeah,
subs.
Here we go.
I can't do meatball
I'm
subs.
bringing
Do you
I'm
like
bringing the
meatballs?
haters out with that comment. That's my Subway order.
I
Sorry,
can
a
eat-
meatball sub,
Ugh.
extra Parmesan.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. In
Yeah,
elementary school,
baby.
my favorite school lunch was the meatball sub.
Whoa.
In elementary
Oh.
school.
Oh.
Okay, it was
Yeah.
school lunch.
It was
Most
the
of it was
cheese
nasty,
things.
but the meatball subs
Those cheese
We're
The
good.
cheese things.
with marinara sauce.
Yeah,
that
those
was
ones.
gas.
what cheesy breadsticks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
like
are so good.
with marinara on the
Okay.
side.
Uh-huh.
They're good.
No,
Pretty-
but those are the
But the
best
meatball
option.
subs
We didn't
were
get
so
those.
filling.
I don't think those are that good.
So filling.
No.
They did not leave
Well,
me
filling,
hungry. Not
filling
one
that
bit.
doesn't make it a good food.
Sorry,
though.
I-
Cardboard's filling. I'm not gonna say it's a good food though.
I was a cold lunch.
I
Carson.
assume so. Yeah, he is a cold
Cold
lunch.
lunch, Carson.
Yeah, I mean,
Call you
he looks like a cold lunch Carson.
He looks like
Yeah.
a cold lunch. With that smooth face, that smooth
I
SpongeBob
can
face.
see it. I can see it.
I can see him
SpongeBob.
stacking his little like lunch.
Who's your favorite SpongeBob character?
I haven't watched SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh.
See, this is the real problem. Who's your favorite
What?
SpongeBob character?
Patrick. Oh,
That's
all the
I
way,
can see
hands
that.
down.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
Who's your
What
second?
does that mean, man?
Second favorite? Ooh, I haven't thought about a second favorite.
It's not a diss. It just yeah.
I like
It was just never.
Sandy, I would've th-
show as a kid.
I feel
I
like
think Sandy's mid.
Sandy's mid.
Really?
Sandy.
Yeah.
She works out
Agreed.
so much. I thought it'd be.
Well, she's a
high
Texas
and low
girl.
six.
That's fair.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's okay.
Low six.
Yeah, out of 10, I'm rating all of them.
Do you
like
like
Patrick's a 10
plankton?
out of 10.
Huh?
Plankton's
I
alright.
love plankton.
I think
Plankton's-
he's just had a sad life.
You know,
Yeah.
He's just I think the real problem with Plankton is that he's lonely and he's trying to lash out to get attention.
I could fix him.
I think what Plankton needs is a hobby where he can meet friends.
I think so.
Because he's currently in like a pretty toxic relationship with his wife.
He
Oh,
programs
yeah,
her to be like
you're
that,
right.
though.
Exactly.
That's true.
and
No,
I
you
think
can
that's
just
what-
change it.
Huh?
Maybe he's into
Okay.
it.
Either way, it's gotta be lonely living by yourself in a restaurant that no one ever comes to. And imagine having your life's work and passion be making food and everyone hates on you for it. Like how depressing is that gotta be?
Have you guys
That's
seen
true.
Kitchen Nightmares?
Oh,
I love that.
that's
I
a good
love
show.
Kitchen Nightmares.
Do you have like a favorite moment?
No, no, I just watch clips. I haven't seen any.
I haven't
ever
seen it
seen
in a
Top
long time.
No, it's so funny because Gordon Ramsay just yells the crap out of them.
He
and
just
it's,
screams
oh
at
my
them,
gosh. It's like Whiplash, right?
It's
I
like
love Whiplash!
I-
Dude, it's such a
if
good
B
movie.
didn't hate it so much, we should have watched it.
B
today.
hates it.
I've never seen.
No,
Of
he
course.
hates it. It's not realistic.
Really?
It's
Okay.
a comedy.
You have to watch
a-
it. It's actually so good.
Well,
I'm
also,
obsessed with that movie.
Like knowing
Oh my
Whiplash, do you
God.
think B would like that movie that
Yeah.
portrays that dynamic?
Mm-hmm.
So I do remember. I think during Cactus one day, one of the like days of was like one of the questions to get to know you is what's the best on-screen bromance, and I think I said the teacher and the drummer Flash. That's the best on-screen bromance.
That's a good one,
You know what
actually.
Jace said to that one?
What?
The Crap Brothers.
Crab Brothers. That's a throwback.
I know.
Crab Brothers? Wild Kratts?
Yeah,
The Wild Kratts.
Dude,
I
I
watched
love
that when I was a kid.
Zaboomafoo?
Zaboomafoo?
Zaboomafoo. There was like a live action version of it.
No way.
I watched
it was
that.
before Wild Kratts of Chris and Martin
Oh
with
my
a
gosh.
with a monkey, a lemur.
Yeah, it's
And it was kind of like the same sort of like animal themed thingamajig, but it was so much funnier.
Did you guys ever play the video game at the video the library video games when you were a kid? Like you go into the library and there were the computers there
I
and
never
you
did
go
that.
and
Like the-
Wild Kratts was one of the games.
Yes!
I've
the game was
never-
awesome.
This is
Never
really
done that.
unlocking
No.
memories for
That
me.
game was
I totally
gas.
forgot about going and playing games at the library.
What was the
Is that
best
a
cool
huge
math game? Like before Flash.
at
Gordon
South, at the public the
What?
South public library they had like little computers set up where you
Yeah.
could play games and
Oh,
stuff. It was
I don't
I
it was
know.
never
all
figured that
I don't
out.
go to
it was all like
You guys are
education.
technically literate.
I don't go to libraries.
Miles,
No one
You're
goes to that
you're
library
just
anymore.
allergic to paper. You're like
Yeah.
oh
No, basically.
Miles, what was your favorite cool math game? When you
cool
were
math
small?
game when I was a kid.
Oh,
I don't know. I can tell you my favorite armor games game.
No,
When I was
cool
a kid.
math.
Run
Suck it.
3.
Papa's Cupcakeria.
No, you chose the wrong Papa's game.
What's the right Papa's,
Papa's
game?
games are
Freezeria.
overrated.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
This milkshake one or whatever
Milkshakes?
one.
But
The
the
game.
one's so good.
That's true. The game that I liked the most when it came to like the online websites, I totally forget what it's called, but it was like a game where you were like a it was like a whole map and you have to
IO.
huh?
IO games?
No.
Okay.
So it was like a
Those are
whole
good.
world map, and then you started out as a character who'd like build an army going from different cities, and like unlock it, and like you'd buy gear from the market, and you'd battle different cities to try and like gain control of them.
It just sounds like Clash.
I was gonna say.
I feel like this is oh god, I forget what it's called. For some reason I can't remember what it's called, but they made like 3 different versions of the game or something. This is.
Oh man.
I'll have to Google this later. I hope someone knows.
You know
what
the
I'm
game
talking
that
about.
I remember the most? At Libby when we played Deep.io. Do you remember that?
Like,
one?
Oh,
sucks.
yeah. That's
It was terrible, but it was like fun.
It was pretty fun. So, for those who don't know, Deep.io is a game where you're a small fish, you eat a ton of shit,
hate
and then
it
you become
so
a
bad.
bigger
Oh,
It's just a
And
joke.
that's
if
what
you're-
that's called.
fish. And if you're a bigger fish, you can kill smaller fish. And eat
Oh,
their
I love that
bodies.
game.
Yeah,
That's
that game was fun.
I couldn't
really
remember what it
just,
was called.
Agar.io.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you're
but-
all the
but
IO games,
But fish.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
how Slither.io is Agar.io, but snakes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're all,
It's all
the
the
same.
same.
It literally is all the same.
Do you think those games are cool now or no?
No.
They're kind
No.
of nostalgic. Like they're
They are
kind of-
nostalgic.
Like if
Nostalgic.
you're bored in chemistry and you're able to find an unblocked one, it's kind of fun, but nothing
True.
like that you would genuinely put time into.
This is gonna, I think, set myself farther up the nerd level scale. But the game that I always play whenever I want to just like space out and like listen to music is Tetris.
Oh,
That's
Like,
yeah.
online
oh
Tetris.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I've never played Tetris.
Whoa.
Usually, what I do whenever I get like I have like 3 hours, I just want to space out and not focus because I've had a long day of working hard. I have so many emulators on my computer for different old school video games like Galaga and stuff or Galaga. Sorry,
No, Galaga was
Wait, it's
right.
pronounced
Galaga?
Galaga?
some people say
What?
Galaga.
That's
Galaga.
That's
is
Galaga.
what
If
Galaga.
anyone says
Yeah.
Galaga, I would totally make
Yeah,
fun of
Galaga.
it.
I know.
I know. Some people say
Absolutely.
Galaga.
They're not right.
Yeah,
Pac-Man
that's-
is
Pac-Man's overrated.
Pac-Man's pretty solid.
I like
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
I
like
love
Pac-Man's
Pac-Man
one,
so much.
is one of the, in my opinion, the hardest arcade games to beat.
What?
Pac-Man.
No, I definitely agree. I just get so much stress.
Well,
That's
I think
true.
that too, and then like, cause
Carpal tunnel.
like the
Carpal
actual
tunnel.
version of the game, there's only so much information on the save file. So once you get like far
Yeah.
into the levels, half the level
Yeah,
disappears.
256.
And so
whatever.
and I the farthest I've gotten was like 250-ish.
Whoa.
Well, that was because during COVID I spent hours days going playing Pac-Man on emulators. baby.
Did you ever play games for so long during quarantine, Trenton?
Honestly, yeah, that was my gaming ages, man.
But what games?
Counter-Strike.
Oregon Trail.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
What? What is
Oh,
it? What
yeah.
is that
No way,
game?
that's a
Like,
lie.
I
Do you
just
know the
it
Oregon
exi-
Trail?
I just know it exists, but what do you actually do?
You have
the
to,
Oregon
like,
Trail.
yeah, you have to travel the Oregon Trail and try not to die from.
What's
Like-
the gameplay
Well, how
content?
does it go?
It's like, hey, you have the choice between crossing the river this way or this way. Which one? And if you choose wrong, oh no, you died in the river.
That's
Or like
actually
if you don't like eat much food or something, like you can die from like not pooping and stuff. It's pretty great.
Yeah, it's like dysentery. I think is
No,
what
dude.
you
Yeah,
call it,
dysentery. Yep.
not poop.
Well, I forgot what it was called. No, dude, I played that for hours on end, like in math class. I was just, and then English. Let me sign on. Back to Oregon Trail. Yep,
Yeah.
all day.
Counter-Strike was another one that I got way into during COVID. Too much.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say Destiny 2 got at least 1 digit during that time.
Because you're up to what, 4 digits now of hour of playtime?
We're at like 1,200
of Destiny.
I haven't played it
gosh.
in a though. So
If you want
The most hours I have on
And
any
I'm-
game is like 200 maybe.
I refuse to pay for another DLC. For
Counter-Strike-
so I'm not doing that.
Counter-Strike for me has, I think close to 800. Let me check actually.
Do you have something to say, Simon?
I like Dark Souls.
No
Oh.
way.
Yeah, he's a Souls.
Shocking.
He's a,
No way.
He's a Souls like.
Who would
What
have
are your hours for
All of the Souls games that you can play.
All the
combined.
Souls games combined.
both console and
I'm talking about like 1 through 3 and then Bloodborne, like not Sekiro.
Not Sekiro.
because Sekro's different. I
Does
get that
Demon
it,
Souls
I don't
Yeah,
know what that
that
means.
I don't either.
and then Elden Ring.
Yeah. All that combined, probably over 1,000.
700.
Oh,
that's it.
But
My
I also-
CS hours top
I
that.
also probably have 700 hours
CS?
drawing fan
Counter-Strike.
art.
that's fair.
That's fair.
Oh,
Do you ever
Awful
do that for? Sorry, what?
I hate everyone that plays CS.
For those who didn't
think I
listen,
misheard you
Miles
there.
dropped
I
his
think I
phone.
misheard you a little bit there. Sorry, which more time?
CS is an awful game and everyone that plays it sucks.
So our only guest right now is Trenton, right? Just to
Maybe the door is right to your left.
yeah, you can step out that.
No, I haven't been gaming like in forever because of how
Yeah.
much work I've had. It's
Mhm.
like I
My-
maybe have 80 hours on CS. I was
Yeah,
into
so
it for like a
when I
month
said
and then I stopped
1,200,
playing.
I
And what
was
do you
only
do in your
20
free
hours
time?
off.
If I have free time, that's a good question. I don't really have free time
I
right
feel
now.
like that's the same. Like I used to play
Yeah.
video games so often, but that's like opportunity has come less and less.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
don't
feel
like-
like working.
During
Yeah.
the weekends, like if I can find a few hours, I'll maybe get like a game or two of Valorant or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm at the point now where it's like, I don't know. It feels like whenever I have free time, I want to just like
Yeah.
do nothing during that like that time.
Mhm.
675 hours. Sorry, that was a lot.
Jeez.
Counter-Strike.
For another reference point, my second highest game on Steam is 355. with
I think
Risk of Rain.
my highest game on Steam is 256 or something.
Which game?
Rainbow Six Siege.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I understand.
My Besiege hours come close to that. I have 700 or 600 hours in Besiege.
I don't
Holy
even know how
cow,
you get
dude.
that many hours. In
Fallout 4, I have 490 hours in.
Jeez.
I've had the Steam account since I was like 7 years old. Though. I've had-
Fallout New Vegas, I have about
We
200
wanna
hours.
talk-
I
I
love
have,
New Vegas.
I have around that for Fallout.
Yeah, New Vegas is definitely
New
the best
Vegas
Fallout
is
game.
it's in
Definitely.
my opinion
Yeah,
it's
New
the
Vegas
best
is
video
easily-
game.
Mhm.
New Vegas is the best video game.
I
Oh, the best
Whoa.
video game.
Yeah, I think
Actually,
I will stand by that claim.
actually,
I think
I can
Mario
kind of agree
Kart?
with
Fallout
that.
Double
No,
Dash.
okay, sorry. In terms of solo player video games, 'cause I think in that starting to Fallout New Vegas is the best video game that is single player.
I think
What's
so.
the best
I
party
can
game?
agree with that.
What's the best party game?
Mario Party.
Mario
honestly,
Party?
I
Yeah.
love
But Mario Kart is so like Mario Party, you have to commit to it.
I'll
That's
say
the
I think
problem.
the Mario franchise of games are my favorite party games.
What happened to Just Dance?
Oh, honestly.
Yeah, I think.
I've played that game
I
maybe
feel
3
like-
times ever.
Yeah.
This is an honest. Do you ever play NBA? The NBA games?
Yeah, my
Like
step-
2K?
Yeah,
Or like-
2K.
I have. I don't have them.
So
but
I don't understand what the difference is between year-to-year releases.
Yeah, there's
just
like
different
no point.
players. That's it.
That's
That's
it?
so dumb.
Different players, slightly better graphics.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Really?
all it
It's
is.
Not even.
I thought it'd be like a different.
No.
My stepdad.
No. I mean, maybe more
tried to
arenas,
make
like,
it look
but nothing like. No, it's the exact same thing. It's like, yeah.
I remember.
You know what game is timeless, at least for me? Pokemon Platinum.
Mm.
No way. It's not like you were playing that at lunch at school today.
Yeah, if we want to talk real numbers, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Soul Silver,
You have
that
thousands.
combined
Thousands.
probably more than my Destiny hours.
It's probably more than 2,000. I think if we're gonna be honest. Just to be, if you count like not just playtime, but the time you spent spamming
Shiny
the
hunting.
shiny hunting.
I spent half a year shiny
gosh.
hunting.
He started.
a shiny Giratina on Platinum.
My favorite part was
Hey, I
that
got it.
the way you tracked your hours was how long I'd been in my relationship because we started like around the same time.
Oh yeah, I did.
No
Forgot
way.
about that.
Yeah, he's like, how long have you been you been dating Maddie? And I'll be like 6 months. He's like, oh yeah, cool. So I've been trying to hunting for like 6 months.
Dude, it was like a small like.
That was the
3
single in
weeks.
Singleton. That right there was.
Singleton moment.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever have the thought like I could be doing something more efficient right now? Because sometimes I have
And
that
taking
thought all the time.
doing this podcast.
All the time.
No.
I was like, wow, what
Wow,
made you think of that?
jeez. I feel like I have that thought like very often. It's
I mean,
weird.
yeah, but I'm too lazy to do anything about it.
That's true.
You know, I'm like, man, I really need to get this homework done. But laying in bed's kind of nice. I'm just, you know.
I'd love to get this homework done, but a few more shiny hunters.
I never
That's
was
literally me
super,
today.
or I was like never really into Pokemon. The only Pokemon game I was into was Pokemon Go, and I was a
Oh
beast
my.
at that game. I
Yes,
don't
you
care.
just-
I was so
So-
good. I was so
Sleep
good.
evasion code just got
Yeah.
activated.
Nah.
You can see Grant's
Straight
blood
enemy.
pressure rise after.
I
What's
don't.
wrong with Pokemon Go?
I don't.
was
I don't
so-
hate Pokemon Go. The thing that I
that means
hate.
he hates it.
The thing that I don't like about Pokemon Go
Is that it's not Bloodborne?
No, is that people will be so my favorite part about one of my favorite part about Pokemon games is shiny Pokemon because it's like so exclusive. It's just kind of like a really like I don't know. It's a hard thing to get.
Yeah.
Because in the original games, it was 1 out of 8,192 chance to find a shiny Pokemon. And
For every Pokemon?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
anytime you encounter. And then for the newer ones, it's 1 out of 4,096, I think.
Are you
In
counting
Pokemon
the
Go, it's
pseudo
just
letters?
absurdly easy to get shinies, and it's dumb.
I
I
have
hate games where it's easy to get shinies.
100.
Oh my
I have
God.
107 shiny Pokemon.
Whoa!
Yeah, therein lies the problem.
A lot of them
You know-
are
you know
duplicates
what,
though, because I have
Trent?
I have two shiny Mewtwo's.
You know what?
I have-
Not a single one of those Pokemon matter.
you know what?
They're all
What's-
terrible.
Hey, they're
like
cool.
you.
I do think
I know.
going back to what you said earlier, Charles, about like time like wasted. I think that's not the connection I'm making, but I think the way that I look at it is that I think there's only so many things you can devote your time to without being an unequal distribution of it. So let's say I want to do. Let's say I really enjoy playing music, but
Yeah.
I don't want to commit myself to doing all these different music programs like
Yeah.
Tommy does, because that's Tommy's choice. Is he's choosing to commit to that, which is I think an awesome choice. I'm like I have other things that I'm working on right now, and so I think I'm splitting my time between that.
Yeah.
And so I think as long as you're, I think as long as you're doing what you're doing intentionally, then I think it's not necessarily it's not necessarily a waste of time as long as you have a
Yeah.
reason for why you're doing it.
Well, yeah, because like Tommy's doing more than me, but right now I'm taking like quite a few, and I am dying.
Yeah.
Like I have so much going on, and I sent an email to my baseball coach yesterday. I'm like,
Oh no.
hey, I'm gone for these dates over season because of music stuff, and so there's quite a few, but I mean, I don't know. It's a choice that I made, and I'm gonna do the same thing next year, and I'm gonna complain about it again. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad I'm doing it. Hoping to do
Yeah.
music in college. So.
Exactly, and I think as long as you're having fun with it, it's not a waste of time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Enjoyed time isn't wasted.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
Hence why not a single one of my hours shiny hunting for half a year was wasted.
okay.
Well, I was
Grant.
having fun.
If-
Grant, maybe
if
just
that's
get
how you would
maybe
do it,
get
tough.
Pokemon Go.
No.
That would be on the go, and it even gives you helpful warnings.
It
Like
does,
Like
it does.
be aware of your surroundings.
Hey, are you driving right now?
it's like
'Cause
you
stop
do
playing.
Pokemon Go.
Check out my
Going
3DS.
places.
I remember doing that in my like in the passenger seat of my mom's car, and I'd say, "Are you driving right now?" I'm like, "No, I'm not driving." No.
I do want to make a case for why that time wasn't wasted. I wasn't doing anything in the time that I was. I didn't skip anything.
You didn't
for
have
that
more
time.
important.
I didn't skip anything for that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a good excuse
Like,
for a lot
I
of
was-
stuff in the pandemic.
Like it wasn't
There's
even
nothing
it wasn't
better
during the
to do.
pandemic, mainly. It was just
It wasn't?
no. It was
Just
it
life.
I started thinking,
It was whenever I had like free time where I wasn't gonna do anything or I had like a little more, I just do it for a little while.
to track the same time, I started dating Maddie August 15, 2021. So that's when Grant started his first big show.
Well, it was like a bit before that.
Yeah, a few days, but like it's
It was like a few weeks. But
Okay,
it
well.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The specifics.
my point being is that it's like that's around when he started. Just to add time frame to it.
Okay, but have you ever considered having hobbies that were like good?
He rock climbs.
Oh, I've tried.
I love rock
I've tried
climbing
melee.
so much.
I'm
I'm
not
Rock
good at
climbing
anything else.
my problem is that
You
I
can
hurt
get good at stuff.
I hurt my knee while
Mhm.
doing judo, so I haven't been able to do
yeah.
rock climb for a while, and I've
Oh,
been slowly
yeah.
getting back in because I like damaged my meniscus, and so have I told this story on the podcast before,
I
Charles?
don't know.
So so I was at judo practice, and then I like rolled under myself to go over to help this kid out since I was helping teaching, and my knee just fully locked in place. Like
Mhm.
and my like staying locked in place, it doesn't isn't very descriptive. So like my knee was pressed up against my chest, and it wouldn't move. Ugh. It was just stuck there. And if it started moving outward, it hurt a lot. And so that's called like locked in for your knee. So I had to go to urgent care. They pulled it all the way out and everything.
Oh my gosh.
And unlocked it. But and so I went to PT for a while, and now I've been slowly getting back into hobbies that I've enjoyed. So I think rock climbing is an awesome way to like exercise and it's a lot of fun. But I want to like ease my way back into it so I don't hurt myself again.
No, I haven't been able to go in so long just because how busy I've been.
Join climbing club.
You know, I have weights during climbing club, so I can't.
Just to wrap up the podcast episode, we started off.
Sandwich meats.
Sorry. Sandwich meats
and how bacon is the best.
Right. No. And then we ended on rock climbing and climbing club. So your connection, Trenton?
Yeah. So whenever I'm climbing, I feel and I'm like, wow, like I could really go for some food right now. And I'm talking to my buddies that I'm climbing with. I'm like, what do you guys want? And they're like, oh man, you pick. And I'm like, what sounds really good right now? A mozzarella bacon sandwich. Toasted.
That's nasty.
With some good toasted white bread.
I can actually see that being good.
I'm gonna go home and try it, I think.
That's my motivation for climbing, I'm on a friggin' 12-7, and I'm like, dude, I need to finish this right now.
12s?
Yeah, I cannot do a 12-7. Okay, I'm on a really hard course. I'm like, dude, it's either I'm only gonna get my bacon sandwich if I finish this climb.
So. I was like a 12-7 the whole
No, I would never. I cannot do that. But yeah, so.
My connection is that you don't I just envision somebody just having like pieces of like lunch meats as they're climbing the walls.
Why?
That's me when I'm hungry.
Is that like how like certain frogs have like things on their hand that make them sticky and then that's how they
I think that'd just be funny.
But it's like instead it's just like a slice of turkey.
Yeah, it's just a slice of turkey.
Or like instead of your carabiner, it's just like a piece of bacon tied around it.
But it's like fully burnt, so it's like crispy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The connection that I was thinking about, I was just imagining Trenton looking like he has a friend climb the top, put a little pack of bacon, like freaking bacon, and then
there's like streaks on the top of his head with bacon.
And
follow the yellow brick road.
And it's like you have to complete this course in 2 minutes to get the bacon, or else I'm gonna like knock it down. I can see him going, okay, just like sending it.
I had a more simplistic connection. Meat equals protein. Protein equals big equals climb better.
I think lean is the climb size. So Simon, your connection?
My connection is that just like eating a good meat sandwich, joining climbing club is also good, and you should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for listening to Topic Turnaround. Again, I'm your host, Miles Lewis, and please tune in next time to the third episode for a guest we have not decided on yet.
You'll figure it out.
Have we?
Yeah. Well, me and Charles have.
You didn't text the group chat.
we just haven't.